Okay, right, let's just quick hello to Justin. And Justin is a viewer.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a local.
Yeah, local. I live in Towyn, but I'm originally from Arsog. But
Yeah.
it's just online. It's just been lovely to meet this guy, and we've met finally.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you ever so much.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Well, hello and welcome to this special edition of Mr. Daz P1's Gold Rush UK. I hope you like it, people, and here it is. Thank you for watching.
First things first, let's have a look what happens behind the scenes when I'm down at the creek. There's a prospector behind me, so I don't want to disturb him anyway, but get all the gear out. First of all, here's your gloves, pumps, and then you get your bag and you hang it up somewhere out of the way. 2 sluices today, and then you hang your bag up again, and you hang that up out of the way. And here I've got the butty bag, the all important butty bag. Again, there's a spot for that somewhere, put it there. Okay, that's my office sorted out. So when we're down on the river, we need to be finding places where we can sluice and areas we want to work. And straight away, that area there looks a good place to maybe run a sluice. And when I'm looking around here, I mean, I know this little section quite well, and probably so do many other prospectors. But because today there's a lot of good flow, there's a nice gully down there that I have worked earlier this year. When the river's been in flood, that's a good place to look down there. Same with all of these channels. And most of the time, when you're sluicing, you're moving leads, because they're forever blocking up your feeding area. And not forgetting, you're sitting on a wet rock in cold water with moving dirt. And other times, you're knee deep in dirty water, getting down to a little crevice, trying to find a flake of gold. Most of the time, all you ever do is see a good shot where everything's going to plan and you get blockages. So that's normal. Well, we've just ran a couple of buckets on some simple gravels and we have got colour. I want to get down here next. At the bottom of there is a fine crevice, so I'll be using that white pump for the scraper. So come on, let's get the scraper. And I think what you sometimes need to realise is that when you're trying to make a film, you're not actually sluicing, you're not doing anything other than walking up and down trying to get these silly shots. I mean, at the moment, my gear is all over the place. I've got my sluice down there in bits. I've got my other sluice I've not even set up yet with a camera on it. Bits everywhere. There's my scraper. I put that down to get this shot done. Well, that's the crevice we've just been working, and by the looks of it, it's been worked. It's been well and truly cleaned out by somebody else, but we've managed to get a few visible specks out of it anyway, so they are nice and bright as well then. So what we do next, we go over here, get the stuffer bottle, and we get rid of it. I've had a good chat there with another prospector called Dean. Again, you know, you've got to chat, you've got to socialise. There's a great community around here, that's what I keep noticing. Very helpful people and nice people to talk to. Because at the end of the day, it's a hobby. What we'll do now, we'll get this sluice back in the water and we'll work some more gravels. We'll get the bucket and start sluicing. Hey up. Okay, right, let's just quick hello to Justin. And Justin is a viewer.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a local.
Yeah, local. I live in Towin, but I'm originally from Arsog.
I'm just looking at this sluice here of Justin's from J&S Prospecting Equipment. That is a nice looking piece of kit. Very nice, well made, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, that was really nice to meet Justin there. I know he watches the channel. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's the community. Right. That's the problem there. Leaves this time of year. And because of all the leaves, I've took the sluice out of the water because it clogged up all the riffles. That water, it is cold. It's not like it was in summer when you could snipe in here for 6 hours, 7 hours. Not at all. I can feel that going right into my body. Sometimes people say, what's the right feed for the sluice, the right flow or the right angle? You'll know when it's right, but I'll just show you something here. If I feed that now, watch that dirt go down. That's not bad, but it tends to clog up down here if it's not right. So just there's a build-up. You see that? So we need to just raise that a little bit. Now it's right. So it's all about knowing your sluice and when to spot if something's not going right. That looks good at the moment. When it runs well, it's just nice and smooth there, that flow. You can even see the gold here and here, maybe there. A nice gentle V shape. And it just takes its time, gently classifying itself as it goes through all these riffles. See right on the end there how it's just dancing, going round and round and round. The lighter stuff's flying off. Actually I can see a nice little bit of gold there just appeared. There it is. It's just a nice diddy piece. Probably another little speck there. Right, I'm feeling a bit peckish now. It's time for a bite to eat. So come with me to my office. And I think that slab there will make a good seat. And I need my coffee. Can't cope without it. And today we're on good old cheese and tomato and maybe some crab paste thrown in as well. You need something to eat this time of year. You need the energy, and you need something to make you feel good, because it is cold. It's damp and cold, not much sunlight. It lifts my spirits, and I get the energy that I need. That's me done. Time for round 2. I think I'll have a tidy up, because I've got clutter all over the place. I don't think there's any nuggets in there. Let's have a look at the sluice, see what it's doing. You know what I like? I like that sound. I just love the sound of a sluice, letting the water trickle by. I don't know what it is. It's just very relaxing. But we've got a job to do. I'm looking at the sluice now. That flow to me is perfect. It's not in a rush, it's taking its time, it's clearing its lines, nice and even. I do get a little bit of sometimes gaps there, which is because of the wing nuts. Where these patterns break up the water flow, you get more concentrated areas to the left and the right. You see shiny things in here. It shouldn't be that far down, but with the leaves things could get disturbed and moved way down the line. And anything that you can see with this camera on that top mat that is shiny is definitely gold, with mixtures of that red hematite. The light, again, I always say this is fading, but there's nice deposits of gold along here, along there as well. I'm just looking in the sluice there. Is that a piece of gold? Could well be. Let's get a quick clean up done. Okay, it really is going dark now, so there's no point panning. Everything's in here. We'll get the concentrate sorted out back at the shack. Well, guess what I've done? I've gone and dropped my other camera in the river, and it didn't have its waterproof housing on. So we're on camera number 2, which means the audio might not be as clear as normal, but the audio's never that great anyway. But yesterday I met 3 prospectors, so you know, I've got to be socialising and saying hello to people. So it's a big hello to Steve. I read your comment last night. A big hello to Justin, who we met at the side of the river. And also a big hello to Dean. And I suspect Dean might be somewhere down here again. It's not every day you get asked to do a selfie with somebody. Well, that's what we did yesterday. So I'm kind of flattered and a bit humbled by it. I'll catch you at the river.
Well, that was another fantastic trip to the secret river. And on the second part of this expedition, we had high waters and we found a really nice picker. So be sure to stay tuned. And it's free to subscribe to my channel, and if you hit the bell icon, you'll get a notification every time a video is released. My name is Mr. Daz P1, and until the next time.